time for some Major League Baseball. Here on MLB the Show, Minnesota Twins visit the Connecticut Crusaders. On the mound for the Crusaders, Robin Ramos making his 13th start of the season. Record is 7-1 with a 3.97 earned run average. Stepping in to lead off the game, Todd Helton.
Number 17, Todd Helton.
In there, strike one. Crusaders are 39-23, good for first place in the American League East.
First pitch, 640.
Misses low, count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. In there, strike two.
1-2.
Reaches out, pokes it to the shortstop. Strong throw, in time. 1 away. Lineup for the Twins, Todd Helton, Duke Schneider, Mookie Betts, Marcell Ozuna, Alex Bregman, Ryan Jeffers, Jonathan India, Bill Mazeroski, and batting ninth, Luke Raley. Next up, Duke Schneider, .299 average on the season. We are in the month of June. In there, under the hands for strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two. Just missed outside with the breaking ball. Count as 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
Low. Count evens 2-2. Swung at a pitch up in his eyeballs for out number 2. First strikeout of the game for Robin Ramos.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Next up, Mookie Betts, 2 outs, bases empty. Misses outside with the fastball. Count 1 ball, no strikes. Mookie at an even 300, 13 homers, 30 runs batted in. Inside 2-0.
2-0.
3 balls, no strikes. On deck, Marcell Ozuna. Swings at the 3-0 late. Fouls it off, strike one. Hitter still has the advantage of 3-1 count. Fouls it back to the screen. Count will go full 3 balls and 2 strikes. No score here in the top of the first between the Minnesota Twins and the Connecticut Crusaders. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Side retired. After a half inning of baseball, it's the Minnesota Twins nothing. The Connecticut Crusaders coming to bat. This is MLB the Show. On the mound for the Twins, Phil Niekro, knuckleballer. 6-3, 3.98 earned run average. Legendary player. Lou Brock leading off 310. He has 18 steals as the leadoff man for the Crusaders. And he grounds it foul. Strike one. Just gets a piece of that knuckler. 2 quick strikes on Lou. Swing and a miss in the dirt, picked up by the catcher. Throw is in time, strike him out, throw him out, 1 away.
The second baseman, Rick.
Here's the replay. Disappeared. Chris Ramos, switch hitter batting from the left side, hitting .274 on the season. Way out in front of the knuckler, swing and a miss, strike one. He has 5 homers and 25 runs batted in. plays second base for the Crusaders. He's the identical twin brother of the starting pitcher, Robin Ramos. Out in front, swing and a miss, 2 quick strikes. Twins are at 500 on the season, 30-30. Swing and a miss, struck him out, 2 away. Second strikeout for Phil. Stepping in with bases empty and 2 out is Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Pulls it deep to center. On the warning track is Duke Schneider. Makes the catch. It's a clean 1-2-3 inning for Phil Niekro. After 1 inning of play here at Franco Park, no score. Marcelo Ozuna leads off the top of the second inning. 11 homers, 32 runs batted in. At the knees for strike 1. The infield for the Crusaders, Paul Molitor, O'Neill Cruz, Chris Ramos, Carlos Delgado at first. Outside, Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes beyond home plate, count even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
1-2.
Fouls it back to the screen. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes on Ozuna. Fly ball to center. Routine play for Griffey. Junior makes the catch for out number 1.
That is it. The third baseman.
Alex Bregman, the third baseman, steps in. 233, 8 homers, 23 ribbies. 2-time All-Star. Deep drive to left. Brock goes back, but he's not going to get there. One hops over the fence for a 1-out ground rule double. Bregman's 10th double of the season. Here's the replay. High leg kick, line drive in the gap between left and center. Next up, Ryan Jeffers, 205 average. Laid on it, slicing, out of play for strike 1. 6 homers, 20 runs batted in. Runner leads off second. Pitch low and outside, ball 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss at the curve. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High, 2 balls and 2 strikes. No score here in the top of the second inning. Strike 3 called. At the knees, outside corner, 2 away. Third strikeout of the game for Ramos. Here's the replay. Was it a strike? Yes, it was. Jonathan India steps up. Breaking ball in there, strike 1. League leaders in wins. 3-way tie for 8 wins. Robin Ramos has 7. You see his name at the bottom of the list. Laid on the fastball, grounds it up the first base line. 2 quick strikes on India. Swing and a miss, struck him out on the slurve. Side retired after an inning and a half here at Franco Park. Still no score. This is MLB the Show. Leading off the bottom of the second, J.D. Martinez, 332, 26 homers, 70 RBIs, and we are still in June. He's having a hell of a season. 14-game hitting streak. Phil Niekro deals. way out in front of the knuckler. Alex Bregman, Jonathan India, Bill Mazeroski, and Todd Helton make out the infield for the Minnesota Twins in this fictional franchise. Pulls it deep, but playable in the left field corner. Ozuna makes the catch for out number 1. Got good wood, but a little underneath it. Next up, Carlos Delgado, the first baseman, hitting .299 homers, 35 runs batted in. Sails the other way, opposite field, again to Ozuna. Playable, makes the catch, and there are 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Can't seem to size it up. That knuckleball is a problem. Third baseman Paul Molitor, 319, 11 homers, 28 runs batted in. He is in second place in the American League in the All-Star voting this season. Pulls it foul, strike 1. Obviously, a member of the 3,000 hit club in real life, a Hall of Famer. Out in front of the knuckler, swinging and miss, strike 2. Pops it up behind home plate, out of play, at bat will continue. Still no score here in the bottom of the second. 2 outs, bases empty for Paul Molitor. And puts good wood on it, but lines it to the center fielder for out number 3. The end of 2, still no score. Thanks for watching. Top of the third, Bill Mazeroski, 263, 9 homers, 36 runs batted in, steps in there for Minnesota. In there, strike 196 on the radar gun. Real life, Bill Mazeroski had 8 Gold Gloves. Did he check it? No, he did not, says the home plate umpire. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. That's strikeout number 5 for Ramos.
The designated hitter, Luke.
Number 9 hitter Luke Raleigh, the DH, steps in there with 1 away. Misses low and outside, ball 1. 8 homers, 24 runs batted in. Line drive to left, dunks in there for a 1-out single. And the Twins have a base runner. Smashes it the other way. So lineup turns over for the Twins. Todd Helton is 0 for 1. Ground ball, knocks it down, O'Neill. And he has no play. It's an infield single. Runners at first and second for Minnesota. Scorer's table gives him a base hit. Pretty obvious. Next up, Duke Schneider, 0 for 1. Check the swing, but inside corner for strike 1. Misses inside, 1 ball and 1 strike to Schneider. Duke Schneider played for at that time, the Brooklyn Dodgers. Legendary player. Pulls it, foul. Strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out on the breaking ball. And that's the second out of the inning. Strikeout number 6 for Ramos. Way out in front. So 2 down, up steps Mookie Betts. 0 for 1. Strike 1. Runners lead off first and second, 2 away. Pulls it, foul, out of play. Count quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. Pops it up behind home plate, foul ball. Count remains 0-2. Ground ball up the middle and through. It's a base hit. Runner rounds third and heads home. And the Twins will have an early 1-0 lead here in the top of the third on the 2-out RBI single by Mookie Betts. Ground ball with eyes. Here's the replay. Couldn't get a glove on it. Next up, Marcell Ozuna. Just gets a piece of it. Fouls it back. Strike one. 11 homers, 32 runs batted in for Ozuna. Low ball one. Count is 1-1. Deep drive. Back goes Brock. Leaps. Does not get it. That's a 3-run home run and a 4-0 lead for the Twins. Another bad start for Robin Ramos. Marcell Ozuna's 12th home run of the season. And here's the replay. Ouch. Bregman swings, fouls it back, strike one. Fouls it back, strike two. Bregman All-Star MVP 2018. Pops it up to shallow right center field, pardon me. Oh, Carter lets it drop in front of him. And the inning continues. Mishap in the outfield. They'll call it a hit, but in truth, that should have been caught. Ryan Jeffers. In there, strike one. Struck out in the second. He is 0 for 1. Inside, but called a strike two. Ground ball up the middle and through, and this nightmarish inning still continues for the Connecticut Crusaders. I think we need a mound visit, calm things down a little. So again, in 2 starts in a row, the Crusaders find themselves down multiple runs. Runners at first and second, 2 out. Bullpen is still inactive, so the manager wants to stick it out. Grounds at third base line, foul. Strike one for India. Low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Swinging and miss at the fastball, in on his hands. Only the 3rd inning, he's up to 55 pitches. That does not bode well for the starter. Deep drive. That's going back. Brock looking up. 2nd home run of the inning. Another 3-run home run. It's 7-0 Minnesota. A nightmare on the mound for Robin Ramos. Oh! Batting practice here at Franco Field. Strike. Fly ball to center. Griffey has it in his sights, and mercifully this nightmare of an inning is over for the Crusaders. The Twins score 7 times, and after 2.5 innings of play, the Twins 7, the Crusaders nothing. Ugh. Leading off for the Crusaders, Jorge Posada, the catcher, 15 homers, 31 runs batted in. Switch hitter batting from the left side. Hits a deep drive, but will it stay in the ballpark? It will. In front of the warning track, makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 away. You can't seem to size up Necro. Next up, Joe Carter, 284, 12 homers, 33 runs batted in. Out in front, pulls it, foul, out of play. Strike one. Joe Carter, a World Series hero for the Toronto Blue Jays back in the 1990s. Pulls it, foul. Strike 2. Grounded third baseman over to first, in time, 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Routine
The
5-3.
shortstop,
Onel Cruz, 230, 15 homers, 36 runs batted in. Steps in there. Shortstop with power. Out in front, swing and a miss. Can't size it up. Strike 1. And it's, again, another fly ball. Deep fly ball, but not deep enough. Makes the catch to retire the side. Another 1-2-3 inning for Phil Niekro. Twins have a commanding 7-0 lead here after 3 innings of play. This is MLB The Show. Top of the 4th, Luke Raley. Swings the first pitch, pops it up to left. Brock waits for it. 1 pitch, 1 away here in the 4th.
Up next for the Twins, the first baseman, Todd Helton.
Todd Helton's 1 for 2. Outside corner, strike 1. 3-time Gold Glove winner at first base. Played primarily for the... Checked his swing. Inside, count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. Played primarily for the Colorado Rockies at the turn of the century. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Slow roller bouncer to the second baseman. Chris Ramos makes the play, and there are 2 outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Duke Snyder.
Duke Snyder, 2 outs, base is empty. Deep drive, Carter back, and it is off the top of the wall. Rounding first, heading to second. It'll be a 2-out double for Duke. 12th double of the season for Schneider. Is the replay. Almost deposited it into the seats. Missed it by about a half a foot. Boom. Next up, Mookie Betts. Late on the fastball, slicing foul, strike 1. Mookie has an RBI and a single in this game. 1 for 2. Deep drive, he might have more. That ball is gone. It's a 2-out, 2-run home run and a 9-0 lead as Mookie Betts hits his 14th homer of the season, and soon that'll be all for Robin Ramos on the mound. He does not have it today. Oh. Manager, bullpen. 3 righties up, coming up. Let's go Jordan Holloway, warm up. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 3-run home run in his previous at-bat in the 3rd for Osuna. Check the swing, but it's at the knees. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Chased it, swing and a miss, strike 3. Side retired, but not before Mookie Betts extends the lead. Insurance runs, 2-run homer. After 3.5, it's the Twins 9, and the Crusaders have yet to have a hit. Niekro deals. In there, strike 1. Manager, bullpen. Jordan Holloway is scheduled to be put in the game because Robin Ramos, for the 2nd straight start, does not have it. Line drive over the head of the second baseman. Check that shortstop. Will he make the turn? Will he make it to second? No, he will not. It'll be a hard line drive single over the shortstop's head. Lead off the single here in the bottom of the fourth. Next up is second baseman Chris Ramos. Got to scratch and claw our way back. And he bounces it foul. Strike one. Corner, strike two. 15 doubles on the season for Chris. And he skies it to right center field, deep but playable. Betts in front of the warning track, makes the catch for out number one. Just got under it. Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Just gets a piece. Fouls it at the plate. Count is 0-1. Runner leads off first. 9-0 Minnesota. Out in front, swinging a miss. 2 strikes on Griff. Pops it up left side, slicing, out of play. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. Third strikeout of the game for Necro.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. JD is the May player of the month. Just gets a piece, strike 2. Count is 0-2, 2 outs, runner at first. Big lead for Minnesota. Swing and a miss, side retired. Do you want to change pitches? Yes, I do.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Jordan Holloway, 2-3 with a 5.75 earned run average. He will face Alex Bregman, who's 2 for 2, a single and a double.
Alex Bregman.
Fouls it off, strike 1. Outside corner, strike 2.
0-2.
In the dirt, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Misses, count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just gets a piece, fouls it off. Count remains 2-2. 9-0 Minnesota. It's an ugly game, ladies and gentlemen. Line drive foul. Hit it so hard the ball boy didn't even see it. Just gets a piece. The knuckle curve off the plate. Count remains 2-2. Fouls it back on the screen. 8 pitch at bat. Strike 3 called. Caught him looking. 1 away. Nice at bat for Holloway. Ryan Jeffers 1 for 2 with a single. Misses with the slider. Fouls it back. Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. At the knees, count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty, top of the 5th inning, 9-0, Minnesota. Line drive to center, Griffey, he's there, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
3-run home run for Jonathan India in the 3rd. He's 1 for 2. Seems like everyone in their lineup has a 3-run home run today. Misses down and away. One ball, no strikes. Swinging a miss at the fastball. Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2. Thought it was inside, but the home plate umpire does not agree. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him outside, retired. So it's a clean inning for Jonathan Holloway. Still a blowout. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 9-0 Minnesota. This is MLB the Show. Leading off for the Crusaders, Carlos Delgado. Line drive foul. Strike 1. Swinging and a miss, the high knuckler. No balls and 2 strikes. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. That is high. That is far. That ball is gonzo. Bat flip for Carlos Delgado. That's home run number 10 on the season, and it's no longer a donut for the Crusaders. It's 9-1 Minnesota here in the 5th. Don't celebrate too much, gentlemen. You're still down by 8 runs. Boom! Here comes the flip. Flip! Starts with 1. See if we can keep it going. Paul Molitor is 0 for 1. Steps in. Nobody out. Fouls it back. Pitch was inside. Nevertheless, the count is 0-1 on Molitor. One hopper to the third baseman. Backhanded strong throw in time. And there's 1 away.
The batter. The catcher,
Bill Mazeroski. Jorge Posada, 0 for 1. And hits a deep drive to center. Back goes the center fielder on the warning track. Makes the catch with a hand on the wall. Just missed it, and there are 2 outs here in the 5th.
the right fielder.
Hit it to the deepest part of the ballpark. So 2 outs, base is empty. Joe Carter steps in yet again for his 2nd plate appearance. He's 0 for 1. Pops it up, right side, out of play, strike 1. Hard ground ball to the shortstop. Boots it, picks it up, throws in time, side retired. So it's no longer a shutout for Phil Niekro as Carlos Delgado does the bat flip at the end of 5. It's Twins 9, Crusaders 1. Top of the 6th, Bill Mazeroski leads off for the Twins. 0 for 2.
Bill Mazeroski.
Misses with the pitch.
1 ball, no strikes.
Beyond the third baseline foul.
Oh, that's foul ball.
Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. Just gets a piece of the sinking fastball, fouls it back. Count is 1 and 2. High, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hard line drive the other way, foul ball. Just missed that first base bag. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Line drive up the middle and through. It is a leadoff single for Mazeroski. He is 1 for 3. And we need to get somebody up in the bullpen. Manager's office, bullpen. Left. Let's warm up J.P. Sears and Jose Cisnero. And let the pitching coach go out there for a mound visit just to give the bullpen a little time. And that hits him. First and second, nobody out. Lineup turns over. Todd Helton's 1 for 3.
Todd Helton.
Yeehaw.
Outside corner, strike 1. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Have any realistic shot of winning this game, the Crusaders cannot let Minnesota continue to score. They have to hold them here and hope for a miracle. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. Nasty breaking ball.
The center fielder.
Duke Snyder, 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored.
Snyder.
We're going to take, the manager is going to go to the bullpen and bring in the lefty. No, actually, he's not. Yeah, he's going to bring in the lefty. Let's put him in.
Your attention, please. Now,
JP, 2-1 record with 5.40 earned run average. Misses outside with the slider. Ball 1.
1-0. Here.
In there, strike 1. Pops it up. Long run for Carter. He will make the catch for out number 2. No advance on the bases.
up next.
Mookie's got a home run and 3 RBIs in this ball game. He's got another RBI opportunity here with 2 away. Misses down and in with the slider. Ball 1. Inside ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Finds the outside corner count. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-away runners lead off first and second. It's already a 9-1 lead. They can't afford. Chases a pitch, circle change, down and away. Count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners lead off first and second. Can't afford to give up any more runs. Line drive to center, hit it hard, but right at the center fielder. Right in front of the warning track, Griffey makes the catch to retire the side. Leading off, O'Neill Cruz, Lou Brock, Chris Ramos. This is the show.
Leading off for the Crusaders, the shortstop, O'Neill Cruz.
Hard ground ball to the shortstop. One shortstop to another. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Lou Brock.
Lou has a single in the 4th. He's 1 for 2. And it's a blooper, but center fielder will make the catch. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 6th for Phil Necro.
Now batting, The second baseman, Chris.
Ramos, a strikeout, a fly out. He is 0 for 2. He needs to get on the hit parade. Let's go. Swing and a miss. Couldn't size up that knuckleball. 9 for his last 24. It's 325 average. Line drive, slicing, foul. No balls and 2 strikes on Ramos. Pokes it behind home plate. Foul ball. Count remains 0-2. Pulls it hard but foul. Swing and a miss. Strikes him outside, retired. 9-1 Minnesota, end of 6. Leading off, top of the 7th, Marcelo Ozuna with a 3-run home run in the 3rd. Fouls it back, strike 1, 92 on the radar gun for J.P. Sears. Outside corner with the slider, count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Just gets a piece of the circle change. Fouls it to the backstop. Just misses high. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2.
Ground ball past the diving O'Neill. Cruz. It's a leadoff single for Ozuna, his 2nd hit of the ball game. And they get started off on the right foot.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman, manager, bullpen, 3 righties coming up. Let's warm up Ian Anderson just in case and put in Jose Cisnero. Let's put him in the game.
Your attention, please.
Taking over pitching duties for the Connecticut Crusaders, Cisnero, 16th game. Record is 1-1 with a 5.27 earned run average. High ERAs in this Crusaders bullpen. Swings the first pitch, lazy fly ball to right. Carter makes the catch, 1 away.
Up next,
Ryan Jeffers.
the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Late on the breaking ball. Foul ball, strike 1. Pokes it, out of play, strike 2. Couldn't get around on it. Swing and miss, struck him out 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Jonathan.
3-run home run in the 3rd. Jonathan India steps in there, looking to get his 2nd hit of this contest. Strike 1, 97 on the radar gun for Cisnero. Misses outside with the sinking fastball. Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first, 2 away. Big lead for Minnesota here in the top of the 7th inning. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Pokes it, foul, first base line. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here for Minnesota. Pops it, slow bouncer. Molitor charges in time. Side retired. Get up and stretch. It's time for the 7th inning stretch. This game is a laugher for the Minnesota Twins. They have an 8-run lead. It's 9-1 Twins. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Ken Griffey Jr. leads off. He's 0 for 2. Phil Niekro is finishing what he started. Swing and a miss at the knuckler. Strike one. Late on it. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Can't seem to size up that knuckleball. And he pulls it foul. Strike three. That's Necro's sixth strikeout of the game.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And he reaches and pokes it. Backhands, throws to first. That's an athletic play by the second baseman on the shortstop side of second base. Nice job by Mazeroski. So, Carlos Delgado steps in. He's 1 for 2. He accounts for the only run on the scoreboard for the Connecticut Crusaders. Solo shot. A hard ground ball, base hit up the middle. 2-out single for Delgado. They need more than just that, though. They need to string together a few walks, a few hits. Next up, Paul Molitor, 0 for 2. Ground ball up the middle, backhanded, strong throw, in time, side retired, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on at the end of 7 innings of play. It's the Minnesota Twins 9, the Connecticut Crusaders 1. We go to the 8th.
Leading off for the Twins, the second baseman.
You ever notice that? Guy, Bill Mazeroski, makes a great play in the field, and then he immediately leads off the next inning. Seems to happen in baseball an awful lot. Strike one, outside corner. That ball's deep. No one's getting that one. It's 10-1. Is there a mercy rule in MLB the Show? There should be. That's home run number 10 for Mazeroski. Ooh. Hard grounder to first, scooped by Delgado, steps on the bag, 1 away. And Luke Raley is retired.
Todd Helton.
Lineup turns over for the Twins. Todd Helton's 1 for 4 with a single. Todd Helton just recently was, I think, granted entry into the Hall of Fame, Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York. Pitch outside corner, strike 1. Reaches, fouls it off, strike 2. I was about to say Canton, Ohio, and that's the Hall of Fame for football. Cooperstown is the Hall of Fame for baseball. Pops it up. Ramos charges into short center field. He will make the catch for out number 2 here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Duke Snyder.
Duke Snyder steps into the batter's box. Diving, does not get it. It's a 2-out single for Schneider. Out of the reach of the second baseman. Sinking fastball, strike 1. Mookie's 2 for 4 with a homer today. Pokes it, slicing, out of play, strike 2. Count is no balls, 2 strikes, 2 away, runner at first. 10-1 Twins. Strike 3 called. Side is retired. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. Bill gets another insurance run for the Twins. It's 10-1 Twins. Leading off for the Crusaders, Jorge Posada, 0 for 2. Ground ball, sliding stop. Third baseman spins, fires, got him. 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joe Carter.
Joe Carter steps to the plate. Very quickly, we're going to put Ian Anderson. But as you can see, I have to wait a pitch before I can select the bullpen. Grounded to first, backhands, steps on the bag himself, 2 away. Manager, bullpen, Ian Anderson, scheduled to put him in the game. 2 outs, bases empty. Hello, Sing Venus Unicorn. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for watching. As you can see, I've started a franchise, named them the Connecticut Crusaders. They're playing in the purple uniforms. Line drive, base hit the other way. It's a 2-out single for Onel Cruz. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this up. I'm just having a good time. I got a little extra time to myself. So I figured let me start a franchise on MLB the Show. Today they are not doing so well. They're losing to the Twins 10-1 in the 8th inning. Next up, 2 outs, runner at first for Lou Brock, who's 1 for 3. Swings at the first pitch, skies it to left. Routine play for Osuna, and the side is retired. So after 8 innings of play, it's a big lead for Minnesota. MLB the Show. Do you want to change pitchers? Yes, I do. Ian Anderson, making his 15th appearance on the mound for the Crusaders. Record is 0-6 with a 9 ERA. My goodness, he has not done well. Speaking of Marcell Ozuna, he's got a homer and 3 ribbies, 2 for 4. He's had a good day. High, ball 1. In there, count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouls off the 2-seam fastball. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Grounder deep in the hole. Diving play. He knocks it down, but that'll be an infield single for Ozuna. His 3rd hit of the ball game. Leadoff single for the Twins. Alex Bregman, the 3rd baseman, steps in. Batter's box. Checked it. No, he did not, says the home plate umpire. Strike 1. Alex is 2 for 4 today. Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Deep drive. Griffey's back. Looking up. Gone. 2-run home run. And they continue to pile on. 9th home run of the season by Alex Bregman. It's a 12-1 lead. A massacre at Franco Field. This is a replay. Ouch. If you're a Minnesota Twins fan, you have come to the right place. Next up, Ryan Jeffers. Swing and a miss at the fastball, strike 1. 1 for 4 with a single. Well, I seem to have forgotten how to play, as you can tell by the score, but it happens.
Ball high.
Breaking ball high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Pulls it foul, strike 2. Ropes it, but foul ball. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the top of the 9th. 2 runs have already crossed the plate. It's an 11-run ball game. Foul again. Some of you may say, like, why don't you just simulate the rest of the game? This is a lost cause. I like lost causes. Misses high with the change. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Inside, off the edge. Full count, 3-2. I just lost my first game in the playoffs on MLB. I feel you. It's the Outlander Show. Hello, Mike. It's always good to see your name in the chat box. Well, there's no normal chat box here on the PS5, but you know what I mean. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out here in the top of the ninth. Yes, it's a blowout. Minnesota's beating the crap out of me. So with one away and bases empty here in the top of the ninth, Jonathan India has a 3-run home run on his ledger. Try to get hit number 2. Strike 1, outside corner. Out in front of the circle change, strike 2. Good to see that you're back to playing MLB as well. For those of you that are unaware, the Outlander Show is a channel on YouTube. I would highly suggest you check it out. A lot of fun. And he swings and pops it up. Routine play. Oh, no, almost misjudges it. Brock makes the catch at the last moment for out number 2. I am out of practice, gentlemen. I am out of practice. 2 outs, bases empty. Mazeroski's 2 for 4 with a home run today. Not known for his stick. Diving play by the third baseman. Gets it past him down the third base line. Big turn at first. He will hold. 2-out single for Mazeroski's 3rd hit of the ball game. And will the punishment end for the Connecticut Crusaders? Apparently not. Next up, Luke Raley. Sing Venus Unicorn also has gameplay. On and on. Don't forget to check out his or her or their channel. Not sure what pronouns you go by.
Nope, ball.
Pitch outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And they're 1 strike from getting out of this inning. Gotham Knights second deluxe update. Gotham Knights is a fun game to watch live stream. Don't forget to check it out. Fouls it back to the screen. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. So with 2 outs in the top of the ninth. Big lead for Minnesota. Fouls it back. Nevertheless, the Crusaders will continue. They will always try. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Side retired. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Last licks for the Crusaders here at home. They have a long way to go to tie up this ball game. It's 12-1 Twins on MLB The Show. Leading off, Chris Ramos. He's 0 for 3 today. Batting average dipped to 270 on the season. First week of June here in this fictional franchise. Switch hitter batting from the left side. Pops it up down the left field line, slicing foul. Strike 1. For those of you that have supported my live streams, I sincerely appreciate you. Thank you so much for saying hello. I don't know how often I'm going to play or if I'm going to finish this, but I'm just have a little extra time and I figure, what the hey. And he skies it to right, but playable for Mookie Betts. That's out number 1 here in the bottom of the ninth. Thank you for watching. Ken Griffey Jr. struck out in his last at-bat. He's 0 for 3. Not much hope left in that Crusaders dugout. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Phil Niekro's pitched a gem. Only 64 pitches here in the bottom of the ninth. Still on the mound. Fouls it back. 2 strikes. Look at that pitch count. Single digits in every inning other than the 5th. Struck him out swinging. There's 2 away, and the Crusaders are down to their final out of this ball game. That's Niekro's 7th strikeout of the contest. J.D. Martinez 0 for 3. Swing and a miss. One of the very few fastballs in on the hands. J.D. couldn't lay off. Seeing knuckleballs all day. Finally, a fastball tries to slip in. Way out in front of the knuckleball, and they're down to their final strike of the game. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him outside, retired. Minnesota wins. What a nightmare. My goodness, I must have forgotten how to play. So Minnesota Twins win 12-1. The Crusaders are embarrassed at home. Phil Niekro gets the win. He's 7-3. Robin Ramos takes his second straight loss. He is 7-2. Twins win the first game of this 3-game series. Boom! Gentlemen, ladies, much appreciated. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a great night. This is MLB The Show. I am Chris Ramos. Don't forget to like and subscribe.